Hey Capricorn, welcome to Ember and Fury. This is your message for the 24th to the 30th of June. Thank you for joining me here today. This message is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Check your other signs for additional information. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. These are general readings and they won't resonate for everyone. I may be speaking to cross watchers. Roles may be reversed. Time is fluid. The message may not resonate right away for all of you. Allow the universe to play out. Watch and see what happens. If you need a personal reading, you may inquire through my email, emberandfury88@gmail.com. Let's pull all your cards here and tap into your energy and see what the universe has to say about June 24th through the 30th. I work with Archangel Michael. We have the Sword of Light Oracle here as well. Thank you for allowing me to tap into your energy and for Archangel Michael to bless us with his energy. Let's get started on your message, Capricorn. Four of Cups in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. Justice. It's Libra energy. Ten of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. And King of Swords in reverse. Ace of Wands. Judgment in reverse. Ooh. Well, very, very focused on the coins by the looks of it. Got a little bit on your mind here. Feels like you're not necessarily diving into that here, though. Someone has made a poor judgment on something, or there's a lot of judgment around something. With the King of Swords in reverse, I'm feeling a very oppressive energy. The Four of Cups in reverse is about acceptance, potentially. It's also very unmotivated. It could be denying things completely as well. Could be connecting with a Libra, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Virgo. Maybe earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I feel like you're showing up as yourself here, or maybe quite the Taurus energy in essence. Yeah, a lot more Taurus energy in essence is kind of what you're showing up as. I see there's Libra energy here, balance, rules. It's also love. Libra loves to be loved and loves to love. Got the Virgo energy of stability here. But we've got Pluto. So there's a big transformation here. Big change. There's an idea. Whatever it is, it's not happening fast. Clarify the challenge with this. Seven of Swords in reverse. Basically, in the world, the conclusion to the situation is there's a lot of self-sabotage, potentially. That could be the challenge to the situation. You might be reverting back to old ways of doing things. There could be a fixed energy with this. Someone could be sabotaging themselves by staying in a particular way of thinking, being, or particular relationships of sort. The Ace of Wands energy feels like it's very connected to what you do. But surrounding that as well is about the mistakes that you've made. So there's an idea. Sometimes we get an idea and I don't act on all of my ideas. Like I would love to get a billboard right in front of my ex's house and literally just show him how successful I've been. Like, do you really have to do that? No, you don't really need to. Like sometimes we have these ideas, really, really don't have to act on them. Sometimes it's great to get a particular thing and get buyer's remorse. Right now, if you're in a Taurus energy, you are not going to compromise your stability and your future, your legacy, your family. Like, Someone could be completely rejecting another individual, saying it's my way or the highway. That's what they're saying. And they could be completely rejecting this individual because that person wants to interfere with a particular connection. There's a person in this particular individual's life or your life or this life that wants to potentially create a spark of some kind, but it's a mistake to do that. So this makes me feel like that there's like warning, 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 affair approaching, affair approaching, affair approaching, warning, 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 iceberg. Ship's gonna sink. But there's no real intention or action towards it kind of thing. So it's just like there's like the temptation of something. The temptation of something for someone is a very big mistake. Another person acts on it. We don't have to act on all those desires. We just thought. The thing. Really don't have to. So the overall energy for my lovelies is the Five of Cups. Oh god. Yeah, I see escapism with the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Like you're just focusing on your work, on your coins. It's very escapist. You have an idea here. I feel like it has a lot to do with how you're going to get yourself out of the rut of this Five of Cups. What is the message around the Ace of Wands? Just hang on a second. I gotta take a look at this dog. This kitten that went outside, and usually the dog just mangles it. So I'm like, no, like little kitties, rib cage really can't handle it. Whoa. Ace of Wands, the idea is about walking away. You may actually feel that this connection no longer has zeal. So then, what is your feelings about the situation? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Ugh. It's literally reached its maximum. It's reached the end of the line. Like, this is as far as it's going to go, kind of thing. It's stagnant. It's not growing. It's like dying. It's done. Someone has an idea, but you've already been thinking about this for a while. Again, it looks as if you really want to move on from this, move forward from this. You've been burnt out by it. Was the influences around you? Three of Swords. You know, Wands in reverse. Oh, wow. Super heartbreak, feeling completely unattractive. Like, this makes you feel unworthy, not good enough. This really makes you into someone that you don't want to be. Like, it's turning toxic. What is the hopes and fears for this? Nine of Swords in reverse. Well, they don't care, so you can release your anxiety, I suppose. If they don't care. If the hopes and fears about this is you don't care, that's great, I suppose. But I really feel like it's not what you're hoping for. What is the outcome of this message? Or the other card? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. With Death card, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's kind of just like save your energy. Don't bother. Um, it's done. It's dead. Like it's only time for renewal. So there's this idea potentially. It seems like a long shot, possibly. Um, there's some balance you're needing to seek, and it has a lot to do with potentially your stability. Feel like you'd be focusing on yourself again, doing the day in, day out. Time just passed by, waiting for life to happen. So clarify justice, Six of Cups. Yep, you want what is best for you. And that might mean you going in another direction, possibly. You've been carrying a lot with you, and you will be carrying more with you because this will just add to it. But there might be a fear of taking a leap of faith towards that. So take your time. Think about it. What is the energy of this message using the energy oracle? Journey universe. Oof. But focusing on the wrong things in regards to the relationship or connection in life. It's not about the destination. It's not about the journey. It's not about getting to the top of the mountain. It's about just enjoying the journey. I don't know. I'm trying to get all these wax off. Wax on, wax off. So you could be diligently working towards something and it's going to be a practice. It's going to take a lot of mental energy for you to do this because it's not something normal for you. With the journey in reverse, there's been too much focus on what life should look like versus actually living it. So for some of you, Capricorn, been too much focusing on what the wedding looks like and not paying enough focus to the actual relationship. It's kind of that vibe. So whether that is a workplace where you're like, oh my gosh, why am I a garbage man instead of an engineer? Then you gotta kind of get some things straightened out because it's not about the sure, yeah, Capricorn, this is like totally out of your comfort zone for you because you're not showing up for yourself as yourself. You're showing up as a different particular individual this time. You're showing up as more Taurus energy. So you can't necessarily do things the way you used to do them because you could be actually activating a different part within your zodiac chart that's actually doing something different at this particular moment versus what you would normally do. And I feel like what you normally would do probably wouldn't benefit the situation, but you not showing up as yourself also doesn't benefit the situation. So you could have been like, oh my gosh, the life that we were gonna have and the children we were gonna live and have and all these things we were gonna do. It's not about that. It's really not about that because that's focusing on the outcome. It's focusing on what you want, not focusing on the right now and what is. I'll give you an example of what that would be like, and I've actually lived this particular experience, and it would be like going on a road trip far, far, far away down a road where so many people were murdered. And you're kind of on this journey, and you're like, wow, like all these people would have experienced this or that, this kind of overwhelming experience of trauma, and then you get to the destination, and it definitely doesn't live up to the expectation. And then there's all this wanting to escape it, and then when you face it, it's all curiosity. And it gives you a perspective that you wouldn't have otherwise if you're trying to run away from it. So the focus now is about making good with what you got in the moment. This would be like after having a child and feeling completely ugly and useless because your body's not like what it was and it's elasticy and maybe like deformed, all these weird marks all over your body, and just be like loving yourself for who you are. That's it. Not about looking like something that you should look like. Because if you think about it, at the end of the day, we all take off the makeup. At the end of the day, we all take off the makeup. So it's not about looking like the Met Gala every day. It's about just living and playing and enjoying the journey of it. So sometimes you'll have motivations, other times you won't. Some things you'll do, some things you won't. The outcome of the situations, don't bother with wasting your energy on things that actually don't bless you because you're going through a time of renewal. So you may be letting go and walking away with particular things. This may be things you've been trying to close out that have been sabotaging you, trying to take away from you. These are things for your well-being that you're trying to make change, which is great. Let's get a message from Archangel Michael to close out your message. Message from Archangel Michael to close out your message for Capricorn, June 24th to the 30th. Trust your angels. Cool. Okay. Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. It's not about what you want to have happen, it's about what's going to happen, because what can happen will happen. It's Murphy's Law. So, you're going to have to fail forward, trust in the divine of what you're being blessed and given. Everything's going to work out. You're trying way too hard to dictate the process and the outcome of your life. Stop trying to micromanage everything and instead have faith that your angels have a situation under control. Ask me, and I can use my sword of light to cut the cord on the buzzing of that ego of yours, so that you can ease into a place of peaceful understanding that you are divinely loved and everything is going to be all right. Dear one, you need to calm down. I assure you, you are divinely loved and everything is going to be all right. I assure you that we in heaven do know what your dreams are, and we also want you to be happy in all ways. Trust that your guardian angels, the other archangels, and me will bring you to a joyful and perfect outcome, even if it's a little different than what you envisioned. The thing is, when you set expectations for yourself, it only creates disappointment. And the dogs are potentially tempted with the garbage can. Ooh. Don't go for the hoe. It's garbage. Just kidding. Anyways, my dear, trust that heaven has a perfect plan. They're trying to bring you towards your future. Lift you to light, whatever it is that you're having troubles and difficulties with. Give it to the universe, give it to your angels. They already have it being worked out. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me here. Love you tons.